Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. So we've come away in the van for a couple of weeks this time, so we're going to spend some time travelling around Cornwall and Devon for a little bit. So we've come away tonight and we're actually in a car park in a little place called Tintagel. So there's a castle here and things like that. I think a few people have already put videos up of being down there. But we found a good little car park and it's a great spot for overnight because it's only £5 we believe from the sign at the front of the car park for a one night ticket. So we're going to try it out for the night to see how we get on.
Guys, we're back in the van now. We just went for a little wander around. All of the shops were closed because we did get here about 5:30. But it's quite nice to just like browse in the windows without there being crowds and stuff around. So we just got some chips now. I know we said that we were going to start cooking more in the van, but today is more about convenience than anything, and we're going to eat our chips, probably stick the TV on, watch some MasterChef and then go to bed. So we'll see you in the morning.
Hi guys, so we've just popped to the Finisterre outlet in Wadebridge. So it's quite a cool little sort of shopping village almost here. So we're going to have a quick look around, maybe grab a cup of coffee as well this morning, because stupidly we've come a day early and I forgot to fill the water tank up yesterday, thinking that we were just going to be able to check in somewhere and fill it straight up. And the car park we stayed in, there is a water point, but I think we're still a bit out of season, so we struggled this morning with water. So we're going to have a decent cup of coffee, have a little look around, and we'll show you around whilst we're here.
So guys, we're just on our way now to St Ives. When we left you, we were just having a little wander around the Finisterre shop. We did actually go for breakfast in the cafe. I can't remember the name of it off the top of my head, but we'll leave it in
I think it was Strong Alfredo, something like that.
Strong Alfredo. But it was a very good, well, brunch we had, a very good brunch. Really nice coffee. They use Origins coffee, which is our all-time favourite, so we were very happy. So yeah, we're just trying to get onto the A30 now. There's been some road closures, so we're following a diversion, but luckily it's been all A roads and they haven't taken us through any lanes. We're a bit traumatised after our last trip away. Had an incident with a caravan, meeting a caravan in some narrow lanes. So yeah, we'll catch up with you when we get to St Ives. We're staying on the Air Holiday Park, which we stayed in last January. So it's really nice, sea views and walking distance into the centre. So we'll catch you up when we get there. We've arrived at St Ives. We're staying on the Air Holiday Park, which is just a short walk down into the centre. When we got here it was nice and sunny, so we have spent some time sitting outside having some drinks and watching the sea views, but we're back in now. It's just started to get a bit windy. We're going to get ready, walk down, and we've booked a table in the Belgian beer house for some food tonight. Hi guys, so when we left you we were in the van and I said we were coming out for food tonight, so we did come down a little bit earlier. We've had a little wander around, but most of the shops are shutting now because it's about 5:30. so we're still a bit too early for our table, which is at 6, but we come down onto Porthminster Beach just to have a little sit down and people watch and enjoy the view. So it's our second day in St Ives. We're just having some breakfast and a cup of tea outside because the weather's so nice. We didn't end up filming much yesterday. We walked down into the town, went for food, but it was so busy in there that yeah, we just couldn't really film much. So we're hoping to walk to Carbis Bay today. I know the last time we came we did the same walk, but we found the coastal path this time, so it'll be a bit more of a straightforward walk. And yeah, we're just going to chill out on the beach over there, walk back through town, and hopefully we're going to try and get the pizza oven out tonight. So maybe we'll film it if it does go well or not. Yeah, show a bit of reality if it doesn't go well, but we'll catch you up later. Hi guys, so we're currently on our walk to Carbis Bay and we're just walking across Perranporth Beach, I think that's how you say it. Probably the Welsh in me gets it wrong. So yeah, it's hard work because the sand's really soft, but we're just enjoying the nice weather. I know I look like I'm wrapped up for winter, but it's actually really nice and warm today.
Yeah, it's not too bad. You know, we've not had the greatest start to the year, so it's nice to actually enjoy a bit of the sunshine, even though it's not boiling hot like it has been some years at this time. But yeah, so we're just taking a wander into St Ives now. We'll probably have a look around the town on the way to Carbis Bay as well, or maybe we'll do it on the way back, we don't know. But we'll take you along and show you around. I know we've been here before, so you've probably seen it in our previous videos, but we'll try and do some different bits than last time as well.
So we're on the coastal path now to Carbis Bay, and we didn't remember from last time just how hilly it was, so it just keeps going up. I think because we walked back the other way it was all downhill. But we just...
That wild garlic?
I think so, with the white flowers.
Yeah.
Normally it's thicker than that though. No, I don't think it is. I can't smell, you can smell garlic off it.
There's more garlic somewhere.
Will you try it? Maybe it's just my sense of smell. Don't, you want the high ones, not the low ones. In case the dogs weed on it.
No.
I don't know. So we've made it to Carbis Bay now. We're just sat on the beach enjoying the sun. We did bring a little picnic with us, which we demolished. So Albie's just now playing, he's digging in the sand. And yeah, we're just relaxing and people watching.
Yeah, so we can't decide what we're going to do, whether we hop on the train to get back, it's only 3 minutes, or we'll walk back the coast path again, probably stop off in the pub for a quick drink and then head back to the van for pizza night later, hopefully, if we can defrost the pizza dough in time.
Yeah, we forgot to get the pizza dough out of the freezer before we left, so we're gonna have to see what we can do with that. But yeah, on the walk, Albie's leg was playing up again. He was like lifting his leg up, and so that's why we thought about getting the train. But it's an equally like difficult hill to walk up to get to the train station.
Yeah,
so,
and he seems to be fine now. He's like running around on the beach and stuff, so we'll give him a little bit of time to rest and then see how we go, and if not, we'll just carry him back anyway.
So we made it back from Carbis Bay. We did end up getting the train. It was only 3 minutes and £1 each for a single, so we just thought it was worth it because we're pretty shattered.
Yeah, it was worth it. For £1, you can't really argue with that, and it literally took, like you said, 2 to 3 minutes to get back. So it was nice doing the coast path going there, and then it was equally as nice, you know, being lazy on the way back.
Yeah, I don't know why we've never done the train before, actually.
No, we've always just done the coast path. I say always done the coast path. The first year we couldn't even find the coast path.
We didn't do the coast path. We ended up walking the road. Where's the dog? We ended up walking the road, and Albie was absolutely exhausted that he basically just lay down under a hedge and just refused to walk, and we felt like really bad dog parents. So
So we stopped in the Cornish Arms for a pint that day.
That was quite interesting experience, because the owner was a bit...
It was a nice pub, to be fair. I think they have sort of rule with dogs that, you know...
It's the owner's discretion kind of attitude, so it depends what dog you've got, whether they will let you in or not. But anyway, we came back through and we stopped at our favourite. If you remember our last video, I wouldn't stop going on about the St Ives bakery. So we've got ourselves some cruffins. I think it's well deserved after that walk. The hill up to the campsite is quite steep as well, and the hill up to the train station in Carbis Bay was crazy steep. So I think we deserve this. So we're gonna just sit down and eat these now this afternoon, and I think the plan's just to chill out around the van. So yeah, if you haven't seen a cruffin, it's this monstrosity. It's not easy to eat. The wind is blowing all the sugar in my face. It's not easy or glamorous or elegant to eat at all. So we'll probably cut it there, and I'm going to scoff this.
So these are the pizzas we just made in the pizza oven. It's the first time we've done it in the van, so they came out pretty okay. Although we did forget to take the dough out to defrost properly earlier, so we had to do a bit of a quick defrost with it. But yeah, as you can see, they've come out alright. And the uni works perfectly on the side of the van as well. So we're going to enjoy these, sit, have a couple of drinks looking over the sea, and probably catch up with you in the morning.
Good morning everyone. So today is Monday. It's our third day in St Ives, and we've had quite a lazy morning. The winds have been quite strong. They were strong throughout the night, rocking the van, and it's just started raining. But the rain should stop about 12:30, so we got about an hour, and then we're going to head down into town, have a little wander around the shops. We might go for some food, do like a late lunch, and then come back up to the van to chill out for this evening. Tomorrow we're off to Perranporth, so it should be about an hour's drive from here, so we need to make sure that we're up and off this campsite by checkout time. So yeah, we'll do some filming if we do anything different. we'll make sure we film it, and we'll catch up with you a bit later on. Okay.
What you doing?
Just picking up some sea glass. I did spot another one and then you distracted me.
So guys, we're just down on the harbour beach at the moment. We had a spot of lunch and a couple of beers again. So we're just going to have a wander around now, have a look back through the town. Probably pick up a few essentials for the van and make our way back up for this afternoon. So tomorrow we're heading off. We're going to stop in Perranporth for a couple of days before we venture further up the coast back to Bude, and then from there probably into Devon and see where that takes us.
Hi guys, so we lost you yesterday after we'd been for lunch and a walk. It got so windy, so we just headed back. I think we said we went to go get some supplies and then we headed back up to the van, and we basically just stayed in all evening. We didn't really do much. So today we're moving on to Perranporth. It's about 20 to 11 now, and they've already rung to say that we can just go straight to our pitch. We have stayed there before, so we've requested a pitch that we think is going to be really good for solar. So yeah, it should take us about half an hour to get there. We were really paranoid about the sat nav taking us all the way through the middle of St Ives, so we did half kind of remember the route that we came out last time when we came in January. So we seem to be nearly on the main road now, which is great. So yeah, we'll catch you up when we get to Perranporth. We'll show you our pitch and we'll show you the campsite.
So guys, we made it down to Perranporth. I made a bit of a mistake when I booked this site, because I booked a specific pitch. So we wanted one of these because they're fairly level where we park the van, but actually I booked something in the middle of the field over there. So I need to go down and just have a chat with them and make sure they're happy with us parking here. But as you can see, it's fairly dead. It's middle of the week. I mean, we're still in April at the moment and the weather's not been great. So I take it a lot of you guys aren't coming away at the moment. We've stayed here before, so we thought we'd just have a little stopover for a couple of days. Go and enjoy the beach for a little bit. And obviously the Watering Hole pub as well, which is the one right on the sand. And you're just coming in to distract me.
So we've made it down onto Perranporth Beach, and it seems like every single time we come here it's so windy that we're actually getting sandblasted by all the sand. But we were saying that we could have a drink in the Watering Hole, which is the pub that's right on the beach, and it's actually closed. Well, we think it's closed. They're doing a lot of work. I saw on their Instagram that they're doing some works to upgrade it. It does look like it's going to be quite good when it's done, so we'll have to rule that out. It's not the nicest conditions to sit outside and drink a pint though.
So I don't know how much of this you can hear because it is very windy today, but the thing we like about Perranporth Beach is when the tide's out it does open up. I'm not sure about what this beach is called on the other side of the rocks, but it just gives you like a huge walk that you can do all the way down the coastline. which is really nice, especially this time of year. We're pretty much the only ones on the beach, so we've got it to ourselves and we're just sort of wandering along. So Albie's enjoying himself at the moment, and yeah, it's just a nice place to be at this time of year. Obviously we've been in the summer and it does get really busy, but yeah, it is nice at the moment where you can just sort of have the time to yourself to just walk along and do what you want.
So guys, this is the seating outside of the watering hole. As you can see, it's been completely sandblasted, and I said to you earlier it didn't look like it was open, but it is open. You can go inside. We've just been in, had a couple of drinks. The sun has come out now and the wind has dropped a little bit, so we're going to head back to the campsite. So we're back at the van now, guys. We had quite a blustery walk on the beach. We did end up going into the watering hole for a drink, even though we had to sit inside because it looked like it'd been sandblasted outside. So one of our favourite things about coming to Perranporth is that they've got a brewery on the industrial estate, like opposite where this campsite is, and we came a couple of years ago and just really enjoyed it.
Yeah, it's like a proper little microbrewery. So we had Tiny Rebel by us, where they used to be on a little industrial estate, a tiny little tap room in there, and it was really nice, and they've gone quite big. So it's nice to have that now down here, where you can just go in. They do wood fire pizzas and stuff like that, but it is literally an industrial unit, so it's like really back to bare bones, and it's quite a nice atmosphere within there.
The last time we came as well, it was so hot, and we walked down there to have a look and see what it was like, and it was just concrete floors, really cool, and just a nice place to get out of the sun. So we did enjoy that, but sadly they're closed. They open on a Friday and today's Tuesday, but the local butchers actually sell the cans from the brewery, so we got ourselves some cans and we're just going to sit and enjoy them.
Yeah, so we're going to do a bit of a barbecue tonight. Like we said, we went to the butchers, picked up a few like little kebab type things to cook on the barbecue, and really it's just about chilling out tonight. Like, we've had quite a full on couple of days in St Ives.
St Ives is so busy, and like come in here and it's so quiet in contrast to St Ives. It's really nice actually just to like wander about and just have a look in the shops and not feel like pushed along by the crowds of people. So it's been quite nice actually. Yeah,
and we've literally got the entire field to ourselves as well. So we've parked up sort of halfway up the field. You know, it's just like our own little place now, really.
Another thing about the butchers, when we came a couple of years ago, when we had our other van, we stayed up on a campsite called Anchor Barrow, which is really nice, but it's just a tiny bit too out of the town for us, especially in this van now. But we got this bacon from their farm shop, which I think they actually own the butchers as well as the campsite. So we bought some bacon as well for the morning. I'm hoping it's going to be as good as when we had it a couple of years ago. Yeah,
so it's just a nice, you know, like we said, Anchor Barrow is a nice campsite, but this one we feel is nicer, especially this time of year when it's quiet. It looks like it can be quite cramped at some points, but certainly if you're coming out of season, we definitely recommend here. It's just like a 5-minute walk down to the beach and into the town, so you've got best of both worlds then.
Ready?
Yeah. Cheers.
So I've got a beer called Fang, and it is a West Coast pale brewed beer, and then you've got
I've gone for a Dunkel, which is probably not how you say it, so if I've said it wrong, try and do it phonetically in the comments, but it's a Munich style dark lager.
Tom tends to like the darker, like stout kind of beers, and I like the more pale, like IPAs and the fruity sour beers. So if you've got any recommendations and beers that we can try, leave them in the comments below.
Yeah, we'd love to try a few more. So yeah, drop them below and yeah, see what we fancy.
Because we always like to try and find like a local brewery whenever we go away, just to try the local beers and to just support the local businesses as well. So for our dinner we've just got some chicken kebabs, some corn on the cob, and then some salad, and Tom's cooked all that on the barbecue. So we're probably just going to enjoy this and catch you up in a bit.
We've just finished our food now, guys, so we're just settling in for the evening, got the fire pit going. managed to get it started despite the wind. We got some new logs the other day from a local place, so hopefully they'll be a bit better than the stuff you buy in Tesco's.
So guys, we've just come out now for a little wander. We're on a trail called the Saints Trail, and it goes from Perranporth to, where is it,
Goonhaven, I think it's called.
And it says on the sign it's about 2.5 miles. So I don't know if we're actually going to do the full 2.5 miles, but we did notice there's a pub at the end of it, so that might motivate us to do the full thing. We had a really slow start this morning. It is about 1:30 now, I think it is. So yeah, I didn't really get too much this morning. Just had our breakfast and just sat out in the sun by the van. This afternoon we don't really have much planned. Yeah, and I think this evening we thought we might get a takeaway, because we haven't actually had a takeaway in the van yet. And I know we went on in our last video that we were going to be starting to cook a lot more, but we're treating this like our holiday to start off with until Tom starts working. So we thought, yeah, we're going to treat ourselves and we're going to get an Indian takeaway this evening. So guys, we ended up making it to the pub. We did the full 2.5 miles to Goonhaven. It's another 2.5 miles back, so that would be quite a big walk for us today and for the dog. But yeah, we thought we'd try the pub. We were quite excited to try a new pub, and it turns out when we walked up onto the main road that we have actually been there before. Last year when we came down with our friends, we stopped just before we checked into the campsite. So it is a really lovely pub. It's called the New Inn, and they're dog friendly as well, and it was just nice and quiet. They also serve Thatcher's Haze on tap, which is a lot nicer in our opinion than Rattler. So yeah, we're just starting to walk back, and we'll catch you up when we get back to the van. So guys, we're back at the van now. We've been back for a couple of hours actually. We've just been doing some life admin. We've been uploading our most recent YouTube video. And we've just ordered our food, so hopefully that comes. It did say it was going to be about an hour. So yeah, we're just relaxing, chilling out a little bit and just enjoying being outside. And hopefully when our food comes, unless I eat it really quick, then I'll show you what we ordered. So guys, we've got our takeaway for the evening. So we've just gone for some chicken tikka wraps and some poppadoms. And Tom's just currently having a heart attack because he's run up the hill because it's just started raining. So this is what we've gone for. So it's a garlic naan with chicken tikka and salad inside. We've got some chippies, some extra mint sauce, and then we got some poppadoms there as well. Good morning everyone. So we're up and about a lot earlier than we have been today. We're moving on, we're leaving Perranporth and we're heading towards Bude, and so that should take us about an hour. We have got a few things that we need to do. We need to find a supermarket, we do need some diesel, and we need some more food supplies, so we're going to try and do that on the way. But yeah, we're going to leave the vlog here. I will continue to film when we get to Bude, and we're moving on then to Croyd from there, so that'll be another video. So don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll catch you in the next one.